Off-Gassing, a scuba podcast with host Nick Hogel. I'm really excited to bring you this next episode of the Ceningan Series. Over the course of my stay at Ceningan Resort, we had an amazing time getting to know the different staff members. Of course, I had the microphones ready to capture their story so I could share it with you. Please give a listen, and I hope you enjoy.
Vita Puspitasari.
So, why do they call you Princess Jasmine?
Because I love Princess Jasmine. That's the reason. I love Princess Jasmine since I was a little kid, so yeah.
Oh, okay. So you and how have you been called that for a long time or no?
Yeah, since it's the first time I came here, I always tell them I'm a Princess Jasmine. So all my friends like, I'm a Jasmine. I'm a Princess Jasmine.
So I wanted to ask you, what do you do here at Ceningan? Like, what from your day to day? Because what is your type? Because you're more than an instructor here, right?
No, I'm just the regular instructor,
Okay.
but it's because I got a bronchitis. I have to be dry for 2 weeks now.
Oh, okay. But you were doing stuff on the board out there
okay.
Checking stuff. Like,
So-
what else do you do besides instruct?
So the thing is, I'm the only one girl in here since 2019 that's working with Ceningan.
Okay.
So Ceningan Diver used to have the owner, Sandra. I think she's the first, the female diver that working in here, and the rest always the guy.
Okay.
And I'm the local Indonesian one
Okay.
that survived until now with all that guys. Actually,
How was that surviving?
well, it's super headache to manage all the guys. Like, seriously, you guys, but I'm fine. I'm a part of you, so it's fine. But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, beside of that, because I'm more like something that, it have to be perfect like this. So I'm kind of like managing them, but I'm not taking over of them because I always like talking with the David or Leah first before I'm doing that things. And David and Leah was away for 3 weeks, maybe like last month, and then they choose me to manage the dives.
Okay. And what do you do? What were you doing on a day-to-day basis?
Just teaching and then just checking, because now I'm in charge with this Franzen and then Gusti scholarship.
Okay.
They're doing a dive master.
Okay.
So I'm more like training them what they have to do, because training in here is not like 3 months, 4 months. But we're taking like a 2 years contract. So 1 year I'm teaching them.
Yeah.
And then 1 year they will working with us.
Okay.
And especially I mentioned before about the diving in Nusa Penida is really fun with the current and stuff. So I don't want to just sign them. Oh yeah, you're good. You become a dive master. No.
Yeah.
Because it's taking care of the guest is beyond of that.
Okay.
Since I'm working in the diving, all the guests is good and bad, because like when they said like I'm a good diver, but they don't know even deflate. I was like, where you guys come from? But yeah, that was just like a scare me. That's why if I'm training the dive master, I want them to not doing perfectly, but at least they know how to take care of things.
No, I understand. And are you in charge of scheduling or?
For the schedule, just now, but Lou will taking it over later because he's the one that gonna manage. But at this moment, I'm just helping David since he's away, and then he's really appreciate what I'm doing, because I think also I'm pretty good with that. Okay. So yeah.
Cool.
I think I kind of doing that.
So what happened? Why are you out of the water for 2 weeks?
So 2 weeks ago, I've been coughing, and then I was thinking like, oh, what's happened? It's been like 2 weeks and I'm not stopping. So I went to the doctor, and then they just say to me, it might be bronchitis, but not sure yet. And then she just telling me, because this is a small island, I don't have a best doctor in here, so at least I try to go to the hospital that people say it's a good one. So yeah, I went there, and they just say like, okay, 5 days. I think day 3 or day 4, I have a day off, so since I just have like 4 days off in a month, I always use that time to go to Bali.
Okay.
Either for the food, all the entertainment party and stuff. So yeah, I go to Bali and I think like, I think I have to check up with the X-ray, my lung and stuff, and go to the specialist. And then he told me that I got the bronchitis and I have to stop diving for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But yeah, I asked them, can I go diving still or how is it? And then he said, yeah, of course, you just have to take a rest now.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
So how much longer do you have until you can get back in the water?
The end of this month.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it goes by quick.
True. Yeah, thank you.
So what are some good things to do in Bali? What's a fun thing to do over there? What do you like to do?
Food for sure for me. Because like, oh my God, living on this small island, like this is a sum of the good food in here, but it's so pricey.
Yeah.
Comparing with the mainland in Bali, it can be half price or even more cheaper.
Okay.
And then the party for sure. Okay. But for me, it's because I have also friends like sometimes come from Jakarta.
Yeah.
That's why I always like match my day off with them. Oh, you're going to Bali, let's go. And for sure they want to go to party like me, so go to Bali, party instead of rest. I'm just gonna make myself tired again because of the party. And then movie, we don't have a theater in here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we go to the cinema normally.
What was the last movie you saw?
Mission Impossible. I think a week ago.
Oh, was it good?
Yes.
Oh.
It is. Yeah. Soon I want to watch the Barbie.
Oh, Barbie. Yeah, I saw that one's out.
Yeah.
Cool. And then you just take a boat to...
Yeah. So the things that makes me comfortable to living on the small island, because I told you that I've been working in Komodo and there is no entertainment, no cinema and stuff, but I have to fly to reach Bali. Yeah. Or at least like a Lombok stuff. But in here, if I get bored, I can just have a 1 day off, morning speedboat, and come back for the last speedboat.
Oh, okay.
So just like a 1 day trip. But I'm super rare doing that. I'm more like, okay, if I day off tomorrow, I go to Bali today and then spend 1 night so I can go party. And then, and then I come back here.
Okay.
Again.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming on to the podcast. And I hope to come back and then maybe we can go party in Bali sometime.
Yay! Soon. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Fransen. I'm from Bandung, West Java, Indonesia.
Okay. So, Franson?
Yep.
How did you get into scuba diving?
My basic study in the college is marine science. And in 2012, I started studying it. And 2017, I finished my study and I take a bachelor degree for marine science. And in 2018, I go to here, to Penida, work in octopus dive. For the first time, I work in there because my senior in there and let me to work in there, in octopus dive.
Okay. And that's where you learned how to scuba dive?
Yeah, in octopus I'm learning, but maybe COVID come. It's not, apa namanya? All the dive center is
closed?
Yeah, closed. Yeah, not good for dive.
Okay, but you got your open water certification.
For now, I'm rescue certification.
Okay, so when did you you took your open water?
Open water in Ceningan Diver.
Oh, okay.
In February, Maret, April, and May, I take open water until rescue in here. Okay. Because I'm dive master training in here, I take a scholarship internship for dive master in Ceningan Diver.
Awesome. So you've been diving since 2017. Okay, cool. And you're on the scholarship program to go into the Dive Master program. Yeah. Okay. How is the Dive Master program going?
I think it's very, very good for me because full of payment Ceningan Diver pay, and for me it's learning not only the dive master but how to work in dive center.
Yeah.
How to work is very, very excellent.
Okay, cool. And you are part of the boat crew right now too, right?
Yeah.
How do you like that?
I'm like because this is important. Boat hand, captain.
Yeah.
The boat crew is very, very important.
How much longer before you become a dive master?
Maybe I'm start in this week for finish the knowledge review 1 until 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, knowledge review 1, 2, 3, 4 until 9, and after this maybe I'm practice the skill, the 24 exam skill.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe after this maybe final exam, maybe 2 months later.
Okay, cool. Do you think you'll do well in the skills?
For the skill, yeah, I'm learning every day. Not perfect, but it's okay, maybe for me.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. Cool,
Okay.
cool. So, do you think you'll want to move to be an instructor?
Maybe in the future.
Okay.
Like this. After here, maybe I'm looking for instructor scholarship if possible. I can join.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that is exciting. I hope it goes well.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for letting me interview you for the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you, Nick.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Okay.
My full name is Delima Panggabean, but my code name is Idel.
So, tell me how you got into scuba diving.
Scuba diving. So my mom is marine biologist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So she is one of the researcher government in Indonesia. So when I was a child, I usually going with my mom doing a research to some of island around Thousand Island. So they are research for kima or like a giant clam. But unfortunately, because in Thousand Island it's not the population for the giant clam, so once my mom wants to raise them, and then it's died suddenly, just 500 giant clam.
Oh,
Yeah.
where is the Thousand Islands?
Pulau Seribu, it's in Java area.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Jakarta.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So how long have you been here on Ceningan?
Ceningan is just 2 months, but before I used to work for another dive center called Bface Diving,
Okay.
and it's been like 2 years working, but before pandemic.
Oh.
So during pandemic, I need to go back to Jakarta because this is island so quiet and no job at
Yeah.
all. So yeah.
So when did you become open water certified?
Back then, 2015.
Oh, okay.
December, I guess. Yeah.
Okay,
And
and
then,
what is your current status? Are you a dive master, rescue instructor?
now,
Yeah.
I'm dive master.
Okay.
So I got the scholarship Paddy Women's Day in previous company, and then the contract is 1 year. But the plan was just take 2 months to go to be a dive master. But at that time, I'm already advanced, so I just take a rescue and then dive master course. So the program usually it's 6 months, but I just take 2.5 months to graduate as a dive master because
Okay.
I'm starting from this advanced.
Okay. What was your favorite class to take?
Probably dive master. It's a challenging one, and also because you have a lot of scenario and then skill circuit. It's very fun. And then you need to did you call it like equipment exchange? It's really fun. It's on the pool. Yeah. It's very stressful, but yeah, that's fun.
Do you think you will move on to become an instructor?
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you because I think I'm not good on teaching, and I don't really like to do like a refresher on the pool. But diving, guiding, and then you need to meet with the guests every day, right?
Yeah.
And then
So you like guiding?
more like
Okay,
guiding.
okay. And how long have you been a guide?
I think in total, I think 3 years.
Oh, okay. Just in
Just-
this area, the
Yeah,
Ceningan? Okay.
But I've been diving somewhere in Indonesia, like Raja Ampat, Alor.
What's your
Komodo.
favorite place?
Alor, definitely.
okay.
They have like 72 dive site there.
Wow.
And very variety of the dive site. You can see macro, you can see a pelagic one, like schooling of hammerhead, sometimes also treasure shark.
Okay,
It's
okay.
really nice there.
Cool. And what is your favorite thing to see in the water? Mola mola?
Whale shark.
Oh, whale shark.
Yeah, that's right.
I have not seen a whale shark yet. I'm waiting.
You should. You should. In Indonesia, we have some places that you need to go to find a whale shark. At Gorontalo, it's on Sulawesi. And I heard also Sumba has one.
Okay,
Sumba is here.
cool. So do you dive with your mom?
No. We have a different gap year, maybe. Yeah, but that time my mom it's already, I think 45, and then me as a just young age, probably teenager.
Oh, okay.
So when I want to dive with my mom, it's already 60, right? So by then, yeah.
And is she in Jakarta?
Yeah, now.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool.
And she is also already retired
Okay.
as a researcher.
Oh, awesome, awesome. So you said Alor, in Ceningan, Nusa Penida, and then Raja Ampat.
yeah.
How did you like Raja Ampat?
Raja Ampat, it's also has a variety of topography. I really like Melissa Garden. They have
okay.
like a pinnacle and then really beautiful coral reef and
Yeah.
then bunch of schooling fishes. Really nice. And then, but when I'm going to Raja Ampat, I didn't find any oceanic manta because I need to go to the north coast, north side.
Okay.
Yes. Usually, if you want to find the oceanic manta, I think you go south, right? Misol area.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I've been to Raja Ampat around, do you know Arborek?
Arborek.
Yeah, I stayed on Arborek for 1 month. So yeah, there's a conservation project there. I had a really good time. Beautiful diving
Yeah,
out
beautiful
there.
diving. Yeah. And then, you can find easily the shark, right, in that area.
Cool.
Even in the close to the jetty,
Yeah.
they have a walking shark in just 7 meters, going night dive, and then you find a shark. And then in the morning, sometimes you just like laying your feet on the beach, and then small shark is coming around you. It's really nice there.
Awesome. So besides guiding, what else do you do here at Ceningan?
So I am a graphic design.
Okay.
I take my majority in uni. It's as a graphic design or
Okay.
design graphics. Doing free time, sometimes I do freelance for doing illustration, and then I also doing web design things. So yeah.
Cool.
Side hustle. This is like my hobby. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't want to pay for my hobby. I rather get paid from my hobby, right? Because this is expensive hobby, right?
It definitely costs a little bit of
Yeah,
money, that's for
that's
sure.
why, yeah.
So, so far, what is your best day of diving here in Ceningan?
Best day of diving before my dad passed away. I see whale shark and shark, but my dad called and then so
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's like a beautiful day for me, but the day is just like ruined my life.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
The things that I want to see in the ocean is just whale shark, and then when I see it, I get the call from my mom, and then when during COVID, so that's why I need also to go back to Jakarta, right? So
Do you go back to Jakarta a lot?
yeah, after COVID, I mean like during COVID, I need to stay because my mom is definitely just alone, right? After my dad passed away. I have 2 brothers, but they are married already, so they're living far from the city. I
Are
guess.
you the youngest?
Yeah, I'm the
Okay.
youngest. That's why I need to stay with my mom. I think 2.5 years, and then I decide to go back to this island from May. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
My father actually passed away right before my first trip to Indonesia.
Oh no!
Yeah, so
That's
it
really
was.
so sad
I
for
had
me.
the trip planned, and I was coming out here, and like a month before I was supposed to leave, he passed away. So no, it's a tough thing. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry that
Thank you.
one of your best days was also
Yeah,
one of your worst
yeah,
days.
yeah.
So have you seen a whale shark since?
One more time in north coast of Nusa Penida, they sighting like sometimes around that area that we dived today.
Well, he didn't come out today. What, you didn't call him?
Just we're not lucky. But for sure, during the high season, they might be sighting some couple of whale shark around that area.
So when should I come back to see a whale shark?
Oh, let me text him.
Okay. Well, I very much appreciate you coming on to be interviewed. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. This is my first time doing this. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yo, my name is Angga Agung.
Anga, thank you very much for coming on to the podcast today.
No worries, my pleasure.
The first question I usually ask is, tell me how you got into scuba diving.
Oh, it was a little bit interesting. How I got to scuba diving, I was actually working in a hotel in Gili. I was working as a freelance IT. It's one of the biggest hotels in Gili, actually. It was really nice to work there. It's a pretty cool job. I love the team. But then there is this dive operator. They do partnership work with the hotel. And I was like, oh, these people looks cool. And I was like, maybe one day I will try to do this scuba diving and so on. But then I actually checked the prices. I asked them how much it is gonna be if I wanted to do my diving and stuff like that. And I got the information I need. I tried to save money. Boom. I was like, cool. Now I have enough money to do my Discover Scuba Diving. And the cool thing about it is a month after my very first dive, I decided to quit my job. And I was straight away looking for dive master internship and stuff like that. It's really cool, and I got this opportunity with Ceningan Divers. So Ceningan Divers offer scholarship for 2 Indonesian citizens.
Cool.
Back in 2018, I was one of the chosen one, and from there I did my training instead of like thinking of maybe do it slowly and pay a bit by bit and like save some money, do it slowly. But then I was like, right, this is a very cool things to do that I actually got to do it all the way, and it's for free. It's really nice.
Awesome. So where are you from originally?
So originally I'm from Lombok.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very small village in the north of Lombok. My grandma lived in like right underneath the mountain, like the Rinjani. My grandpa is from the fisherman village. So my childhood was either in the ocean or in the mountain. So I was like, I love it in both places, like either in the mountain or in the ocean. But to me, it feels like my love to the ocean is more instead of to the mountain.
Okay. So the scholarship, did that bring you from open water through Dive Master or open water through instructor?
The scholarship got us from from open water to Dive Master. So I did it in I started in 15 January all the way until the end of June. I was certified as a dive master by the end of June same year, and July 2018 I was working as a dive master already.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty cool. Like, it's a very short period of time when I was working in the hotel, and then I just turned around and became a dive master.
So when did you move on to become, because you're an instructor now, right?
Yes, I am an instructor, and hopefully by the end of this month, my MSDT application will be approved.
That would be awesome. Awesome. Cool. So out of all the places that you've been diving in Indonesia, where is your favorite?
Out of all the places, I would say Well, the thing is, I don't really dive a lot in Komodo. It was just like freelance during COVID and stuff like that, and a little bit of Sumbawa and Lombok and Bali. I think my favorite is around Nusa Penida.
Really?
Yes, around this area because what I found about this place is really unique. You have this one of the biggest, one of the deepest channel in Indonesia right behind us. You can see lots of things. Since the first time I came here, I've seen manta rays, lots of them. I've seen bamboo shark, webegong, white tip, black tip shark, whale shark as well. Well, if you guys if you look in in YouTube, there's a video of a great white shark passing by at Crystal Bay back in 2019. I was actually there. My friend told me there was a shark, but I thought it was like a bamboo shark or like a webegong that we usually see. But then I was like, yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's okay. The shark, I can see it later because I was actually looking at two molas in front of me down there. At the end of the dive, my friend told me there was a great white right on top of you. I think I got you in a picture. I'm like, oh, okay. So this is very, very, very cool thing here about around Nusa Penida Marine Protected Area. One time we saw hammerhead as well passing by. It's really cool. Like you can find lots of things here, like from small macro to like big stuff. Really, like sometimes when you're lucky, you can find it here. We see dolphin as well sometimes. Really cool place.
What's your favorite thing to see underwater?
My favorite things to see underwater. Oh, this is. Ooh, people will say lots about the big stuff and mola and mantas and these cool things, but. My favorite thing is actually juvenile yellow boxfish.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. That's a specific thing.
Juvenile yellow boxfish. They're very cute, very tiny yellow boxfish. They're very nice when they do this movement and they start to picking up things from the coral with their little mouth. It looks very, very cute. Yeah, okay. I love to see those.
That's awesome.
Sometimes even if I'm diving with a guest, I will be like, if there's a boxfish there, like the juvenile yellow boxfish, I will be like, right, give me at least 3 minutes. I'm gonna look at this specific fish. I'm gonna enjoy my time. You guys stay here.
That's awesome. Cool. That's awesome. So do you have any dive destinations that you would like to go and see around Indonesia? Is there a place that you haven't been that you want to go?
Around Indonesia,
Or not even Indonesia, anywhere in the world, if you could go anywhere in the world.
Well, in Indonesia, I would love to see an oceanic manta. In Pulauwe. So that's one of the things in my bucket list. Also, I wanted to see a school of hammerhead.
That would be cool.
Banda, yeah, that's what my friend been talking about, and I really want to go there. Yeah. In the world, I think I wanted to go to Galapagos.
Okay, yeah, that's a destination I have on my bucket list for sure. I think that would be an amazing place because you could see all of that in one dive.
True, that's what they've been talking about. I was like, all right, this sounds like a very nice thing to do, but could be also quite an expensive thing. So yeah we'll see.
Awesome. Well, thank you very, very much for coming on to the podcast today. I appreciate you coming on.
No worries.
One last question. Any advice for new divers out there?
Advice for new divers out there. As an instructor and working in a dive industry, my advice for new divers out there, take your time. Don't rush to get your certification done. Do it slowly. Take some more time to do dive again and again before you go ahead, do your advance and rescue. Because some of the people, they like to do open water and advance straight away.
Yeah.
That's also good to do, but me personally, I would say, like, if you have your open water, maybe try to get a few more dive, just get comfortable with your buoyancy first and be familiar with dive gear and stuff like that before you do your advance. And then when you finally do your advance, and you can start do a little bit more challenging dive, like drift diving, for example, and you can start to do a little bit more of a deep dive and rack and stuff like that. But yeah, because diving is not something that you read and you can master it. It's like you need to do it again and again and again to master it. So yeah, take your time. Do not rush to get your certification and tell people that, I get my rescue divers or something like that. Get your buoyancy first, because buoyancy is what determines you as a good diver or not. Air consumption, this is what people worried about, but to me, even though you have a not really good air consumption, even if you finish your air fast, that doesn't determine whether you're a good diver or not. Me, myself, I'm already an instructor and I have got a lot of dive, more than 1,000, but my air consumption still not very good. But this is why there is 15-liter tanks, right? This is why people can learn how to dive with 2 cylinders, so you can stay down longer. This is my personal opinion.
Okay.
But buoyancy, yes.
Okay, so
master
take your
that
time
first.
and work on your buoyancy.
Yes, work on your buoyancy.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for participating on the podcast today.
No worries. Love it. Cool.
Wisnu Tejakusuma.
So nice to meet you, and thank you very much for coming on to the podcast. The first question I always like to ask is, how did you get into scuba diving?
Oh, so I really love animals, whether it's the air, the land, or in the ocean. So since I was a kid, I would like to try scuba diving, but then I didn't have the chance until I finished my master degree.
Okay, where are you from originally?
So I'm Indonesian. I was born in Padang, but grew up in Jakarta. But then since 2021, I moved to Bali for doing scuba diving as professionals.
Oh, okay. So where did you get your open water certification?
So I did my open water certifications back in 2014 in Jakarta, which was not really good. It's not like diving. It was more like picking up trash.
Were you just in a freshwater lake or what?
No, it was so next to Jakarta, there is this area called Thousand Islands. There are a lot of islands, and then we went to one of the most populated island called Pramuka Island, and it was horrible. It was very horrible. But I heard the northern part, which is very far from the populated areas, it's beautiful.
Okay, so when you did your open water class, that obviously didn't scare you away from diving.
No, so I did with my other 3 friends. So 4 of us were interested in doing scuba diving, but the other 2 was giving up for diving because they have problems with the nose. And then the other one went on a trip with me back in 2015, I think. And then, he also gave up.
Okay.
So I was the only one keep diving.
Okay. And then when you finished your open water, did you move right into your advanced?
No, so after a few dives afterwards, I forgot how many dives I did. And then after that, I decided to take my advance.
Okay. So you traveled around a little bit and just did some fun diving?
Most of the dive sites, I went to the Thousand Islands.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the closest dive sites from Jakarta.
Okay. And then where did you do your advanced?
I did my advance in Bali, in North Bali, into London.
Okay.
And that's actually the first time I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Actually, diving was fun.
It's very beautiful over there. It's very beautiful. We spent some time in Ahmed, and then obviously we went and did the Liberty. Yeah, so that's a pretty, obviously, very famous wreck. So, and you took your advanced class. Did you know at that point you wanted to become a pro, or?
No. So again, I started diving back in 2014, and I only took professional work since 2021. So I stopped at being advanced until 2021. And then in July 2021, I decided to take my rescue, and then afterwards my dive master and restoration course, and afterwards my instructor course.
Okay, where did you do your dive master?
Here in the island, next to Ceningan, it's Lambongan. So it's Blue Corner Dive Center, yeah.
Cool. And how did you like that experience?
Oh, I think dive master is really, really fun. I mean, like, before I wanted to take my professional work as a scuba diver. I always wonder how it's like about the rescue course. So before I took because a lot of people saying that if you don't have any interest to work in diving industry, you don't need to take rescue. You just stop at the advanced and then take the dips back and the nitrox. But I've always wondered, I want to learn about the rescue.
Okay.
So the rescue is quite interesting, but I think the most interesting one is the dive master. I really love it.
Did you do just like an internship, or how did the dive master, tell me a little bit about that whole experience?
The dive master course was like 4 weeks course. And obviously that was during the COVID. So there's not so many guests, but luckily like the boat is going out every day still. So there's still guests, but it's not as much as like the normal season. But I feel lucky as well because of the COVID, there's not so many guests, so I have learning a lot about the diving, about the guests. We go engaging the guests more than usual. And for the skills, everything, because I took my open water a long time ago, so it was like a pretty brand new again, refreshing all the skills and also the advanced. So it was quite good for me.
When was it right after the dive master going right into instructor, or how did that progress?
Yes, so after I finished my dive master course, I joined another 4 weeks course. It was with Blue Corner as well. It's the restoration course, and then marine megafauna course, and then reef check course, and then another one is like commercial working course. I forgot the name of the course, but it's more about how you work underwater. So it's like one complete set of restoring the corals course. And afterwards, I took a break for 1 month from diving, and afterwards I got my IDC. I was having a break for 1 month because actually at that time, back in October 2021, they have a scholarship for Indonesians. So we paid so much less for the instructor course. Very, very much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And tell me about the whole IDC IE experience.
Oh, so instructor course. Basically, for me, like if you reach dive master level, you are ready to be an instructor. So all the skills, all the knowledge, you got it all in dive master course. But during the instructor course, they will teach you, the course director will teach you how to find the mistakes of the students, how to manage the students, what's the regulations from PADI. Because I'm from PADI. So all the basic knowledge, you got it all from dive master course, but then during the instructor, you just learning how to teach and taking control over the course when you teach someone. And we were like 14 students taking the IDC. It was very, very fun. All of us are Indonesians, and it was a very fun group. We decided into 2 groups, and then each group will take turns as a student or an instructor, and then we went mostly during the IDC, during the instructor course, it's more like a classroom course instead of going to the ocean. It's not like what people think. The instructors, instructors will go to the ocean a lot. but we're just going to the classroom most of the time. We only went to the ocean, I think 2 or 3 times to practice all the skills, to know how it's gonna be in reality. But yeah, everything is good, except at that time it was October, November. So there was this one time we went to the bay, Lambongan Bay, and the water was freaking cold. And because each group is 7 people and all of us take turns as a student or instructor or as assistant, so it took about one hour and a half on 19 degrees water. So by the 20 minutes, you can feel the rope that you're holding in. It's trembling.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Even the course director was running out of air. So it was really fun.
Yeah. So, and when did you finish? When did you become instructor?
November 2021. I think 14 November 2021.
How was it? Was it easy to find a job afterwards? Did you work a lot? I mean, I know it's kind of middle of COVID, but...
Yes, it was during the COVID. So a lot of dive centers need instructors, need dive masters, because most of the dive master or instructors, they're going back to their hometown because there's not so many works over here. So there are a lot of dive centers looking for instructors at that time. So for me, after I finished my instructor course, it was pretty easy, especially where I took my course, because I took my dive master over there, restoration course over there, and then instructor course over there. So they know me already. So anytime they have like extra guests, they will call me and then I'll do freelance with them. And also with Ceningan here, because at Vita, I took my instructor together with Vita. So Vita knew me through the course, and then she let David know about me. And then anytime they have extra guests, they also call me. So it's pretty easy to get a job over here. Probably even during high season right now, it's pretty easy to find a job.
What is your favorite course to teach?
Advanced.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
Because the student has a basic knowledge already, so you don't have to teach from zero. So it's more like a fun dives with extra skills. But obviously, teaching open water, it's also fun, because you can see how people who got scared of water, who got scared of ocean, even who never do any snorkelings or water activities, they learn and overcome the fears and start to like diving. It was like, wow. I'm proud of myself, I'm proud of themselves, because they will do scuba diving more.
So what is your favorite dive site around the area?
Over here, the first one is Toyapaka. The corals are so beautiful. It's sometimes when the current is right, especially mild current too strong, it's getting very fishy, a lot of skullfish. And the corals, it's even hard to see like sand patches full of corals, beautiful fishes, beautiful topography. So for me, Toyapaka is number one.
Well, I want to thank you very much for coming on and doing an interview for the podcast today.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Hope you have a good time in Bali.
I will. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Gusti Bagus Putra Artawan.
My first question is, how did you get into scuba diving?
When I was first time work here, I'm just be a crew boat, and then the owner tell me to do you wanna try to gonna be a scuba diver? And then they teach me. That's the first time I tried to be the diver, so I love it.
How long have you been diving?
I'm start my first diving in 2019, so it's about like 3 years.
Okay, 3-4 years. Yeah. Cool. So you're currently a dive master in training.
Yeah.
How is that going?
It's pretty good, but for now, maybe will be a little bit harder because we need to. They need to push me and my friend to be a good dive master.
And how long have you been in the program?
It's about like 1 year. I think.
Okay. And you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
What are some of the things that you do for the training for the program?
I'm just trying my best.
Okay, so why do they call you Sad Boy?
Because I'm never lucky with the girl. That's why my friend, everyone, they just call me the sad boy from Ceningan.
Are you from Ceningan originally?
No, I'm from Sulawesi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
In North Sulawesi, Makassar.
Oh, okay. I trained. I did my dive master in Bunaken.
Oh, Bunaken.
Yeah,
I see.
I actually just saw my friend from Bunaken in Lembagan like 20 or about a couple hours ago at this point. But
I see.
small world.
Yeah, it's
cool.
a small world.
So, do you think you'll become an instructor?
I don't have plan for that, but for now I just focus for the dive master.
Okay. So, what do you do? Like on a day to day, you fill tanks, you work on the boat. How do you what's a normal day for you?
I think just my normal day.
So have you only been diving around Nusa Penida, Cenagan, Lembagan?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the coolest thing you've seen underwater?
The best thing until now I see is Mola Mola.
Oh,
That's
cool.
my favorite. Yeah.
Ah. Well, cool. Thank you very much for coming on to the
Thank you,
podcast.
Tanya.
I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you next time I'm here as a full-fledged dive master.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
All right.
you very much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you, sir.
Off Gassing, a scuba podcast.